Hi, I'm Scott Ulmer, CEO of Little Pink Houses of America. We are a real estate investment firm with affiliate partners currently in 33 states around the country and a handful up in Canada, all under our umbrella here. We're the best in the world at teaching people creative real estate, how to invest using no cash and no credit, strategies like subject twos, owner financing, lease options, executive lease purchases, which is one of the monikers we have here. In the last 2 years, we added multiple strategies to our trainings to really enhance our affiliates to create the complete investor. The complete investor can look at any deal that crosses their desk and see if it has merit. It doesn't have to be one individual strategy. This video really highlights some of those deals over the past 12 months, not just with our affiliates, but some of the deals here locally at our home office. So to our affiliates, good job. The last 12 months, there were a lot of great things that happened. We've got a lot more to go, and let's make the next 12 months even better. Please allow this as motivation to kick a lot of butt in the coming 12 months. To those who are not affiliates and may be considering us, please allow this video to serve as inspiration to you to get off of the sideline and begin your real estate investing journey today. We'd love to have you as a part of our family here at Little Pink Houses of America. Let me go ahead and hop right in here. I want to start with my man Sean Keelty, our all-star out in California. Sean had a banner year last year. He was in my mastermind in 2021, had a goal to raise $3 million, had never raised a nickel prior to that, and ended up raising over $5 million. Last 12 months, Sean did a subject to in Kenosha, Wisconsin, flipped a deal in Tennessee, did another deal in Tennessee, bought 2 multi-million-dollar Airbnbs right outside of Disney in Orlando, cash flowing like crazy, and did a $1 million flip, meaning he had $1 million gross profit. He sent me a gift one time showing the man on fire. The guy is on fire, and Sean is a microcosm of what we do here and really an all-star with his deals. So let me go to the Wittens, Bobby and Jenny, 2 of my favorite people in the world in Tennessee. They had a great year last year as well. They are up to 22 doors. That means they've got 22 rental units that are cash flowing, that are coming in every month. Bobby is retired, and congratulations and kudos to the retirement. They have really taken to the buy, rent, and hold strategy. That is what they like to do. They do have an Airbnb, but they like the long-term buy, rent, and holds, and they've established a wonderful portfolio, so much so that Bobby was able to retire. They also did a deal right outside of Disney as well in Orlando. That is a 80-20 strategy is what we call it. We were able to negotiate the seller to carry back 20%. So they qualified for an 80% loan, got the seller to carry back the other 20%, did a $1 million deal, Airbnb, right outside of Disney, with no money out of their pocket. Very beautiful strategy and something that we train here. They also partnered with one of our affiliates up in upstate New York to buy an 8-unit apartment building, and so that it's not included in their 22 doors, by the way. So great job, Wittens. Great year, and excited for a lot more. Let me go to the next one. Nate, New Jersey Nate. Nate's done multiple deals with us, ELPs, which stand for Executive Lease Purchase. It's one of the things we do here, one of the strategies we really specialize in. Nate's biggest victory last year was putting a $600,000 Airbnb deal together in the Jersey Shore, man. He's going to be his own TV show up in the Jersey Shore, but got a beautiful home right on the ocean that he's Airbnb-ing, and that's really exciting for him and his future. I have a feeling he's going to add another one this year as well. Let me go to North Carolina and Austin, one of our superstars. Austin has been with us for I think 4 or 5 years now. Still a very young man, is his mid-20s, bought a second territory in the last 12 months. His biggest victory I see is he did a deal, made $130,000. $130,000 on one deal, man. That's a big victory. He's done such a great job. He actually graduated and became one of our certified coaches, and so kudos to Austin. Last year, 2 rental properties, buy, rent, and hold long term, 2 rehab, fix, and flips, 14 wholesale deals, 2 ELPs, the executive lease purchases, bought a duplex, and a cool little niche or sidebar. One of the buyers that he sold a house to came into a big settlement and then became a private lender for him. Pretty cool how that works. So, all right, let me go back to David Hurd in Tennessee. David had kind of a neat situation. He had a contract to buy a property from a seller on terms. We then upmarked it, put a spread in, and sold it to a buyer. While the buyer was in there, there was a big flood that caused an insurance claim, a lot of damage to the property. Buyer ended up walking. we were able to work with David to get him to secure financing to buy out the seller at that lower price, and with the insurance claim and the appreciation, created about a $100,000 margin, put the property back on the market and sold it. Also did a wholesale deal up there and made 18 grand. That's a lot for a wholesale deal, despite what wholesalers will tell you. That is a lot. So let me go to Steve Anthony, upstate New York. I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, we had paired him with one of our other affiliates, the Wittens, to buy this 8-unit apartment building. Now, one of the things we teach our people to do is drive different routes on your way to or from work, take a different way in routes that you're accustomed to going, and drive for dollars. In this case, Steve ran across an 8-unit apartment building. The sellers were trying to raise money for their business. We were involved, we put under contract, and we're able to negotiate a deal where it's a 75-25. We're going to be bringing 75% of the deal institutional funds, and the seller's going to carry back 25%, which means we'll have how much money in the deal? None. 8 units, cash flows a few $1,000s a month already, and in about 2 months they're ready for rent increases, going to cash flow even more. All right, let me go to Henry up in Virginia. This is a deal that is a syndication. The reason I share it is because we put some of our affiliate partners that have capital and access to capital with Henry, who didn't have the capital for this deal, bought it. It was a lead that came from a wholesaler that we had worked with him on, and ultimately sold it, made $40,000. Nice little hit. And the reason or essence of this example is that we've been partnering a lot of our affiliates with other affiliates to do deals together. It's part of the way that we can help procure funding for your deals. So good job, Henry. Ton, one of my favorites up in Atlanta. Ton did one fix and flip last year, made $150,000, and said that was all she was going to do that deal. That's all she needed to do that year, and good for her. I got nothing else to say. Superstar once, superstar always, so good for her. A couple of things we did here at the home office I want to just share briefly. We've got an acre right on the water. We're developed an Airbnb. Really excited about that. Kind of like a fishing Airbnb. It's going to be neat. We bought a 4-unit with owner financing in an awesome part of town. Not one nickel out of our pockets. We've done some videos on that, breaking it down. It's a cash flow king. We're having a lot of fun with that and certainly enjoying the cash flow. Bought a house, or excuse me, a property, had 2 houses on 1 lot. Bought it, split the lots, assigned 1 contract, sold the rest of the house. Again, 2 separate transactions, netted $103,000. It's just a big victory, man. 100 grand on a deal. You know, you don't run across those every single day. That was a good one for us. We were excited about that. We did a BRRRR, buy, rehab, rent, refinance. Got a long-term hold property about a block from the water. Really like it. We did a handful of fix and flips, of course, using private money. Just did one, closed on one, made 35 grand. Not all the money in the world, but hey, those add up pretty quickly. And I bet there's people out there watching this that 35 grand ain't so bad. So anyway, some good deals here and many more in the pipeline right now. Just a quick recap of the complete real estate deals that we're training here, that we're doing here. This is a snapshot in time, the last 12 months. Owner financing deals, subject twos, Airbnbs, the BRRRR method, fix and flips, wholesale deals, wholetail deals. What are wholetails? Well, can't tell you in this video. It's one of the strategies that we train. Assignments, the 80-20 seller carryback, where we're able to get a seller to carry back 20%. We come to the table with 80 and we have no money out of our pocket. 1031 exchanges, buy, rent, and hold, using a HELOC, using private money, institutional money, hard money, cartel money. Wait, no, not cartel money. Well, we use just about every type of money that's out there, not cartel money. But ultimately, it was a heck of a 12 months. You can see we have a lot of activity, a lot of really good stuff happening, and a lot more good stuff to come. We believe in training the complete investor. We train multiple strategies, and then you decide what the best fit is for you. If you like the Wittens, like the buy, rent, and hold, that's their lane, that's their avenue. They're laser focused on it, and they're kicking a lot of butt. At the end of our trainings, we sit down one-on-one, figure out what success looks like for you, and map a blueprint out, and that's the blueprint that you will follow with your coach to ultimately achieve your success. If you are not already a part of our family or our community, there's a link on this page that can show you how to become one. If you are already a part of our family and affiliate, we have quarterly trainings. If you need a refresher, you can come as many times as you want. We would love to see you down here in sunny Florida. It was a great 12 months. We are looking forward to another great 12 months just ahead.